What if the SUV sitting in your driveway right now, the one you trust without thinking twice, the one your family depends on every single day, was quietly becoming something else entirely? Not just older, not just worn out, but slowly crossing into a category where it becomes undrivable, uninsurable, and nearly impossible to sell all at the same time. No warning letter, no urgent recall notice that clearly explains the full reality, no breaking news headline telling you to act now, just a ticking clock that most owners don't even realize has started. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Across the country, hundreds of thousands of SUV owners are heading toward deadlines that could completely change the value and legality of their vehicles. Some are tied to regulatory changes. Others come from engineering flaws so deep that even the manufacturers have admitted there's no real fix. And in a few cases, the danger isn't just financial, it's physical. By the time we reach number 1, you'll understand why experts are calling this one of the largest waves of forced obsolescence modern car owners have ever faced. Let's count it down. Number 7, 2019 through 2022 Ram 1500 Classic. This is the one nobody expected. The Ram 1500 Classic built its reputation on something simple: affordability and reliability. It wasn't flashy, but it worked. Contractors, families, and small business owners bought it in huge numbers because it offered real capability without the inflated price tag of newer trucks. For years, it delivered exactly what people expected. Then everything changed, not because of the truck itself, but because of new rules. Starting in 2026, federal safety regulations are shifting focus in a major way. Instead of only protecting the people inside the vehicle, the new standards heavily prioritize pedestrian safety, what happens to someone outside the vehicle in a collision. And under those standards, the Ram 1500 Classic has a serious problem. Its design, from the high front end to the rigid bumper structure, creates a much higher risk of severe injury in pedestrian impacts. It lacks the energy-absorbing features that newer vehicles are now required to have. That alone changes everything. New sales are already banned. Several states are moving toward registration restrictions, and once those rules kick in, renewing your registration may no longer be possible depending on where you live. Insurance companies are reacting early, premiums are rising fast, and some providers are already pulling coverage entirely. Resale values are dropping quickly. Owners who thought they had a dependable long-term truck are now facing a shrinking window to get out before the market collapses further. Number 6, 2018 through 2021 Chevrolet Equinox 1.6-liter diesel. This one isn't about engineering failure, it's about trust being broken. The diesel version of the Equinox was marketed as efficient, practical, and environmentally responsible. It appealed to families looking to save on fuel without sacrificing space or comfort. And for a while, it seemed like a smart choice. Then an emissions audit revealed something much bigger. Inside the engine software was a system designed to detect testing conditions and temporarily alter performance to pass emissions checks. On the road, real-world emissions were dramatically higher than legal limits. This wasn't an accident, it was intentional. Regulators acted quickly, and the consequences were severe. Nationwide registration bans tied to emissions compliance are set to take effect, meaning once your registration expires, you may not be able to renew it at all. Buyback programs exist, but they come with a catch. The value being offered often doesn't reflect what owners actually paid or what they still owe. In many cases, people are receiving offers far below their remaining loan balance. That leaves them in a difficult position: surrender the vehicle and still owe money, or keep it and risk losing the ability to legally drive it. Either way, it's a loss. Number 5, 2017 through 2020 Jeep Compass 2.4-liter. By 2018, mechanics were already warning people. They had a nickname for this engine, and it wasn't a good one. The issues were consistent and widespread. Excessive oil consumption forced owners to constantly top off levels just to keep the engine running. Sudden stalling became a common complaint, sometimes happening at highway speeds without warning. And then came the failures. Engines giving out far earlier than what most people consider normal lifespan. Repairs weren't cheap, and in many cases they weren't permanent solutions. Multiple recalls attempted to address the problems, but none fully fixed the underlying issues. The root cause traced back to fundamental design flaws, not something that can be patched or updated easily. Now, new reliability standards are bringing those problems into sharper focus. Vehicles with high documented failure rates are being flagged, and once that happens, the consequences go beyond just repairs. Insurance complications, reduced resale value, and potential liability risks all come into play. And with replacement engines becoming harder to find, the long-term outlook for these vehicles is becoming increasingly uncertain. Number 4, 2016 through 2019 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor, used market. At first glance, this this looked like a great deal. Retired police vehicles hit the market at attractive prices, offering powerful engines, heavy-duty components, and a reputation for durability. Families jumped on them. What many didn't know was that these vehicles carried a hidden issue that had already been affecting law enforcement officers for years: carbon monoxide intrusion. Due to exhaust system design flaws, CO could enter the cabin under certain conditions. Officers reported symptoms like headaches, dizziness, and even loss of consciousness while driving. Investigations confirmed the issue, and while fixes were introduced, questions remained about their effectiveness. Now, stricter safety enforcement is forcing a more serious response. In many cases, full system repairs are required to bring these vehicles up to acceptable safety levels, and those repairs aren't cheap. For families who bought these SUVs as budget-friendly options, the cost of fixing them can be a major financial burden, and for those unaware of the issue, the risk isn't just financial, it's personal. Number 3. 2017 through 2020 Volkswagen Atlas V6. The Atlas was designed to win over American families. Spacious interior, smooth ride, and strong performance made it an appealing choice for long trips and daily use. But underneath that comfort was a problem that didn't show up immediately. In certain situations, the transmission could lose power without warning. No alert, no gradual slowdown, just a sudden disconnect between the engine and the wheels. Even if rare, that kind of failure is dangerous, especially at highway speeds. Reports began to surface, and eventually legal action followed. The situation escalated into a larger issue, with settlements and regulatory attention forcing changes in how these vehicles are handled. Now, owners face limited options. Buyback offers exist, but like many others on this list, they often fall short of covering what's still owed. Keeping the vehicle may come with increasing restrictions or declining value. Either way, it's not the situation buyers expected when they chose what seemed like a safe family SUV. Number 2. 2017 through 2020 Nissan Pathfinder CVT. This one is about a pattern. The Pathfinder built its reputation on reliability. Families trusted it for years, expecting it to handle daily life without major issues. But the transmission told a different story. Early signs were subtle: slight vibrations, occasional hesitation, easy to ignore. Then the problems got worse: jerking movements, loss of power, and in some cases, complete failure while driving. Fixing it isn't simple. Replacing the transmission is expensive, often close to the value of the vehicle. That puts owners in a difficult position: spend thousands on a repair that may not guarantee long-term reliability, or move on and accept the loss. As awareness grows, resale value drops. Fewer buyers are willing to take the risk, and trade-in offers reflect that reality. For many owners, the numbers just don't work anymore. Number 1. 2019 through 2022 Tesla Model X pre-refresh. This is the one that surprises people the most. A high-end, tech-focused SUV that represents innovation and luxury, and yet it's also facing one of the most complex challenges on this list. The signature Falcon Wing doors, one of its most recognizable features, have raised serious concerns in certain extreme scenarios. In rollover accidents, the design can complicate emergency access. While these situations are rare, they've been enough to trigger deeper scrutiny and discussions around safety and rescue procedures. As a result, attention has shifted toward improving emergency access systems and evaluating potential upgrades. Some solutions are available, but they come with a cost, and as insurance companies reassess risk, premiums are rising, sometimes significantly. Combined with already declining resale values, owners are facing a difficult decision: invest more into a vehicle that's losing value, or move on and absorb the loss. Final thoughts. 7 vehicles, 7 very different problems, but all leading to the same place: a growing gap between what owners thought they were buying and what they actually ended up with. For some, it's a regulatory issue. For others, it's engineering. And in a few cases, it's something much more serious. What matters now is timing, because once deadlines hit, options start disappearing. The people who act early, who check their vehicle, understand the risks, and make a plan, will have choices. The ones who wait may find themselves stuck, trying to sell or fix something everyone else is also trying to get rid of at the same time. And when that happens, the market doesn't just slow down, it collapses. So if any of these vehicles sound familiar, now is the moment to look closer before the decision is no longer yours to make.